Hey openers, what's up? Season 3, episode 13. We are now teenagers here. Y'all like that?
I'm grown.
What, you fucking by the age of 10 like Trina?
13.
That was a nasty ass lyric when I think about that. Anyway, hey openers, welcome to Openrelationship Podcast, where we open honest conversation and talk everything from A to Z as it pertains to the LGBTQ plus community and beyond. I'm your host, Rodney. You can follow me on IG at I am Rodney Wash.
I'm your host, Marco DePrence. You can follow me on IG at Marco DePrence.
I'm your host.
My bad.
Bitch, how many weeks we been doing this?
God damn.
I'm your host, Shazam. You can follow me at _KidandPlay_. And this is your host, Solomon, since he wants to say my line.
Give my ad. Give my ad since you're at it.
And I don't know what the fuck I'm doing today.
We've been doing this. By how many weeks have you missed?
Who? 2?
Oh.
And I'm your host,
Well, girl, I'm
Solomon.
sorry you
and,
have no plans.
and you can follow me
Don't nobody wanna
on
see
IG at Solomon E Stretch.
I can't even say it. Well, openers, and you know we always had a lovely collection plate. Now, sweet babies, we have gold. Okay, gold $100 bills. So, if you are new here but you're true here, so you know we wanted to make sure that you know how to play the rules around here.
Ooh.
So. You can support in 3 ways. You can give via Facebook by buying stars. We are 5-star gay niggas. You can donate to the podcast. So whatever podcast platform you listen to us on, click that donate button. It will come straight to the podcast. Really appreciate it. Or you can do my favorite, which is YouTube. On the bottom right of your screen, come with me, I'm your teacher. On the bottom right of the screen, you can see a thing called stickers under the chat. It has a $sign on it. You click that, you click buy stickers, you'll get a pop-up on the screen, and you get shot on audio version for the podcast version. Or you can do an OnlyFans subscription. I know y'all got some out there. $2.99 a month, and you can help support the podcast on a monthly contribution. So y'all, you know, this really helps us go a long way. So please give if you can, you know, because we love y'all here. And you know, this shit costs. And we can't talk for free. Not 3 seasons in, we can't do that no more. This mouth calls. Shazam, how was your week?
My week has been great.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
You did good.
It's been great. I know he's not stuttering or nothing. He's doing so well. Praise God. My week has been great.
Look, you just shocked Rodney himself. He was like, I didn't.
He said, damn it, I didn't stutter. It's been great. I've literally been telling people I am in the calmest point in my life. I've been so calm recently, and I don't have no complaints. The gym is beating my ass, but other than that, we're 38 days from summer, and I'm just trying to...
38.
Damn.
Yeah, it's close.
Ooh.
And I'm just trying to have my waist be small.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm big that back.
Big backs are in. Praise God. Solomon, how's your week going?
All right, so I'm going to apologize in advance to y'all. So I was sick last week. I had the flu. Last week. I'm better now. I just had this residual cough. But so we left the show Tuesday. Everything was great. Wednesday, this cough developed. Thursday, got a little worse. Friday, I just had to work from home.
Oh, wow.
And
Putting at me.
You got it from Rodney?
yeah.
It's the people blaming me.
And like I was out, and I still had a full calendar. So between appointments, I actually had a lot of clients that like logged in super early, so I was able to take like 3 1-hour naps.
Oh, that's good.
It was, but I'm back on the upswing, and then I'm flying out tomorrow.
Ooh.
Okay.
Well, Saul, before you proceed, tell people how they can further support for free. I missed that.
You did. But, all right, openers. We really love it when you slide into our DMs. We like it when you send us pictures. We like it when you ask us questions. We love it when you participate. However, we love it when you participate on our live shows on YouTube. We love it when you like, you comment, and you subscribe. That is the best way to interact with us and to be in our 5th seat.
There you go. And also remember to give us 5 stars on the podcast platform because we need them 5 stars, you guys. Help with the algorithm. help us get more openers. And y'all are doing the damn thing, and y'all are commenting and all that good
Yes,
stuff.
yes,
So
yes.
keep doing it. Thank you here. We love you.
Marco, how was your week?
My week was actually very good and relaxing. So this weekend I stayed in all weekend from Friday when I got off of work until Monday. I had to be at work.
Did you have
That's
any
actually
company?
no, I did not actually. It was just me and the dog.
One dog or two dogs?
Weren't you outside though, posting with
Hold
the
on,
dog?
hold on. That was on my patio, first of all. Thank you. And we have a lake at my apartment complex that we sit at every Sunday. It was one dog. You have a question too?
Oh, girl, don't get offended. You know, never mind.
No, we're open and honest.
Wait a
What-
minute.
You're the one that commits treason, so anyways.
And how they ask the question and I'm the one who get attacked?
No, because I mean, too, I just thought there was another question on the
Well, they all
table.
think one a thing too.
No, but it was good. I did step out for a little bit. I went to the Auburn Festival, but I went to go get some sage and stuff like
So
that.
you did go outside.
I went to the festival to get some sage, and then I brought my ass right back home.
Is that
So I
considered
went
outside?
outside. I mean, I went by myself.
Somebody saw you.
No, actually.
So you was the only one at the goddamn festival?
Rodney, how was your week?
B. Gary,
feel
happy
attacked.
birthday.
Oh, happy early birthday, B. Gary.
Oh, happy
Friday.
birthday.
Was Friday.
Well, happy belated birthday.
Yes.
Okay, I read that wrong.
How
That's
was your
me.
week, Rodney?
Child,
Uh-oh.
I almost got to altercation at this big age. Almost. It didn't happen. So, keep a long story short, one of my friends got extremely drunk. So, it's always a drunk bitch in the group that want to act stupid. So, he apparently... He did it. I'm not going to say he didn't do it. He did it. He went through this group of boys and just pushed people. So, one of the boys said something. And I'm like, you know what? He is extremely drunk. Please don't count it to him. You know, he's popping off at the mouth. We just made him kept walking. So I stayed back trying to keep the peace. Like, you know, he's extremely drunk. That was not right what he did. We're not trying to own that time. We're trying to have a good time. I'm sorry. The boy gonna say, who the fuck your ugly ass talking to? And I said...
To you or the
to me. And I said, I just fucking apologized for my fucking friend, but I take this shit back. Fuck you and fuck your crew, bitch.
Well, baby.
And I was like, what you don't want to do, you know what? I will fight.
I'll turn this whole bitch
I said, I
out.
would turn this fucking club up, bitch. And then my friends came and grabbed me. So, you know, we just left because I was heated. I was gonna take all the frustration I had out with my brother passing. I was gonna use all that energy and beat some ass. But thank God for good friends, because I was, y'all, if whoever saw me, I'm sorry, because I was going the fuck off.
Where were you at?
I don't want to say.
Where was you at?
I was at a day party. I leave it at there.
It said you was at a day party.
Day party.
I don't know any day.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, I was at a day party, but I would say that I have good friends. Because I was like, why would you say that? I'm apologizing on my friend's behalf. You were trying to say, and you look like a mutt duck.
Everybody was probably drunk.
Yeah.
Oof. Liquor will do it, child. Every
Child,
time.
that's why I said, when I told my friend, I said, bitch, you not going out with us no more.
You on punishment, actually. Just in time for the
I
summer.
mean, he did go through. Imagine a group of like 4 group boys. He walked through and said, move. I was like,
There wouldn't be no talking. Because
I'm surprised they didn't hit his ass. I ain't gonna lie, because I probably would have pushed him back. And that was, but
and that's how it all
you know,
starts.
other than that, God is good. He has me covered. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Because I could lost a lot of shit that day. So I thank God for grace and covering. All right, Marco, take it away.
Well, I'm glad you didn't make no
Child.
even though you wanted to. All right, y'all, before we get into the streets, there's a link in the description. If you click that link, you'll get 1 month of Apple TV or 1 month of Apple Music, because Apple is our official sponsor for Open Relationship Podcast. If you don't know, now you know. Click the link and get something free. All right, let's go to the streets. Oh, I did that.
You did.
Thanks, Rodney.
You did.
First up on the docket. So this week,
It's a lot.
it's been it's been a lot of shootings, killings, stabbings, injured people. But I want to highlight this young man, 24-year-old senior airman, Roger Forston, was shot by a deputy in Florida, obviously, for entering the wrong apartment. And when I immediately saw that article and the video, I immediately thought of Breonna Taylor, because we've already been through this. Like, y'all know it's election year, so shit is just getting crazier and crazier as we get closer to November. And I saw you voted today on your story. Look at you doing the Lord's work.
Oh, yeah, I vote. Oh, I didn't say that. Go out and vote, you guys. Early election for Fulton County only, so people in Fulton County can go vote.
Yes.
Judges and things. Sheriffs and things. Commissioner and things. Good questions on the ballot, too. So, go out and vote.
Before you vote, do your research.
Oh, yeah, that
Yes.
too. I do mine, but I can't speak for, Let's go vote everything that's Democrat. All things Democrat.
One thing that I read in the article that disturbed me, which we're used to, it says a deputy responded to a call disturbance in progress, reacted in self-defense, and he encountered a 23, well, first of all, he's 24, armed man with a gun. And one thing you forgot to say black in this, because you were just scared. Like, he's black, he had a gun. I just don't understand how you can go to the wrong apartment and you just see this person with a gun and you just start shooting 6 times.
The thing is, though, I feel like the story is now being twisted because if you watch the video, there's no way he would have seen that the boy had a gun. He literally opens the door, and as soon as he opens the door, the police officer starts shooting instantly. Like, it's literally opening the door, and he literally, like, within 5 seconds, he's shooting. First of all, why are you, if it says a disturbance in progress, why are you approaching this disturbance with your gun already drawn? Now, I understand having your hand on your gun, but why is your gun already out when you knocked on the door? That is crazy. Like, I think about being in college and having, like, parties. When the police came for a disturbance that the neighbors called the police on us, they knocked on the door, and it would be multiple of them standing there when we would open the door. Never was a gun drawn. Like, it's wild. Like, they literally have license to kill people, and it's unfortunate. So the young man's mother was at our church on Sunday, and to see her just, like, at church, just, like, crying and just, like, couldn't get it together
here?
for moments, huh?
They live here?
She doesn't live here, but he went to New Birth at one point. But she was at church on Sunday, and, like, she could not pull herself together. And it was so unfortunate because it's just like, yet again, we see another black mother on Mother's Day who has to bury and eulogize her son at the hands of law enforcement who were sworn to protect and serve. But y'all ain't done none of that shit. It's terrible. Defund the police.
You want to go, Solomon?
No. I am at this stage where it's kind of like a constant mourning. Like, we see this over and over again, and I'm not desensitized from it. Like, I feel all of it. And so, like, I get the rage, and I get the anger, and I get the upset. Now is not the time to... Now is the time to really get out there and, like we were just saying, vote. Because we need to see how your community, how your government wants to utilize the police. Because your community and your government thinks this is actually okay.
Okay, so before I go, I want to say this is thoughts of Rodney Watch only. I'm going to say this first. 2, the officer murdered. He did murder that young man. I'm not going to take that away from him. He murdered him. He should be going to jail. You should know how to count levels. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Not the second. Was the 3rd floor they went to? Supposed to go on the 4th? Correct me if I'm wrong.
He went to the 2nd. I don't know what floor he was supposed to
Okay, you're supposed to go to 4-3 with the 4-2 from 1. So I saw the video. This is my viewpoint of what I saw. He knocked and he was very loud saying, "This is the police." Whether people play, people do pranks and play whatever. But if somebody's knocking on your door repeatedly saying, "This is the sheriff's office," open the door. I would not open my door with a gun. That's just how I feel. Just coming from people who are law enforcement in my family, so I have like a catch-22. They deal with a lot of stuff. Not saying they always make the right decision. Again, he murdered that black man. He should be under the jail. But it's either you or me. And I don't know what you're going to do. And so if I'm already out there on disturbance for one, and then you open your door with a gun, it's unfortunate. I feel like it was a bad decision on his behalf. He lost his life, unfortunately. But I just wish he would have made a different choice. Instead of open door, like he didn't have the gun drawn. I'm not gonna say he was like, but he had a gun. So I know he was in his house or whatever. But the rules don't, for us, the rules are not the same. And it's just not. And we see time again when people get shot for candy bars, for tasers or whatever they think people have. So we just we have to make smarter decisions. And I hope this be a lesson to everyone out there. Like, just do what you can. I know it can be scary or frightening. I mean, I had police encounters before with guns drawn on me for just having a tail light out. So I've been there, you know what I'm saying? But just keep yourself safe. So, you know what I'm saying? Fight your day in court. Like, everything don't need a gun. Like, I hate that. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but if I had to do that, I would not open my door with a gun in my hand, on me, or nothing. Again, I feel like officer is wrong. He needs to go to jail. He murdered him, but this is my viewpoint on it.
The officer's on paid administrative leave.
That's fucked up.
Until further
that's
notice.
fucked up. That's really fucked up.
Take it a step further as we continue to see these officers go on paid administrative leave. Nobody knows their name. Nobody knows their badge number, and they protect them. Why? It's insane. If somebody was to shoot a police officer tomorrow, their name would be blasted all over the fucking news for shooting a cop. I'm not telling nobody to shoot no cop. That's not, like, I'm not supporting anybody getting shot. But the fact of the matter is innocent black men are continued to be gunned down across America. And the police justify the shit. And of course, I'm not saying all police officers are bad. We know all police officers aren't bad. But one bad apple can truly spoil the bunch.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's unfortunate. It really is. Even with kids learning how to drive, black people are considered a threat and a target. And, until we vote, like Solomon is saying, and getting people in office who actually want to train these people, and I think we need mental health therapists on these calls. Like, we need a better system. Like, and sometimes people that's going through maniac episodes and you just shoot somebody because they spiraling out. Because my brother's schizophrenic and he has episodes. Just imagine him punching holes in the wall and he gets shot up for them not knowing the situation and not really assessing it. And when you walk up scared and fight for your life, I don't think this is the right job for you. Now, granted, protect yourself because, you got a family too. But if the first thing you pull over somebody, you got to pull out your gun, that's an issue for me. That's a huge issue for me, especially it's like, it's loud music. Like, it's loud music. Can you go turn down the music?
Right.
You got your gun drawn for loud music. Now, domestic violence, things like that makes sense. But like things like this called like petty shit, why?
Just go knock and have a conversation.
Yeah, it don't make any sense to me.
Well, the comments are going wild.
Jared said he was in his own home. You don't even have to have a license, basically, to carry. The narrative for black men to just comply so they can live to see another day is a part of the problem.
I mean, everybody has a different viewpoint. That's the beauty of our podcast, right? We don't always have to agree. I think everybody's being respectful. It's hurt there because people are hurt because I am tired of seeing it. Because it's just, I'm getting numb. I'm not going to lie. It's getting really, really sad. And what the sad part is, every death is not getting public on the news or on CNN. It's a lot of black people that's dying. In Mississippi, someone just got hung again. So, and they're not talking about that. It's a lot going on.
But I think it's also important to, like, Jared's comment, is valid. right? And the comply belief is valid because it's kept Black people alive. Like, something as benign as just driving your car at night. You know, I grew up, I don't know about y'all, but I grew up and I was told not to turn your interior light on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And, you know, for the longest time, and this was circulating on social media, like, people were like, I used to think that was illegal. Yeah. And it's not illegal.
It's not illegal? I was told it was.
No, it's not illegal.
I thought it was too, going on.
No, it's not illegal. It's your parents protecting you because you're driving at night. They don't want people looking in your car and saying it's a young Black person. So the beliefs and the practices that we do keep us safe. It's our parents keeping us safe. It's our grandparents keeping us safe. So to all of it is valid. No one's wrong.
Yeah. You know, it's sad. All right.
Let's go to a more uplifting.
What we got?
Trash.
What's the trash, child?
So Young Miami recently attended the GLAAD Awards, and she just announced that she's doing a campaign with GLAAD. So she is going to start promoting the gays merch, and half of the proceeds will be going to the GLAAD's foundation. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I won't be buying any merch. When I read it, immediately I was like, why is she doing this? But, I mean, the comments were...
tearing that ass up.
The comments were there. I mean, she needs a bag. I mean, one of her best friends is gay. She had Big Sexy in the little promo video. So I'm just hoping that she does right behind this campaign and going forward, don't do any other shit. She already apologized and shit, but yeah.
I'm going to say this. When this happened, I think, was it during the pandemic when it popped up the first time?
The tweet?
The tweet.
No, before, like 2018.
It was, yeah, one of those times. She did since then and apologize.
Mm-hmm.
And she just then met with her gay friend. What's his name? Saucy. You know, they was going back and forth. Mm-hmm. Everybody forgave her, moved on. And just because something got resurfaced, now y'all mad with her again. That's crazy to me. For one, I'm not apologizing every time y'all get mad and every time somebody will rehash and I got to redo a whole campaign again. I feel like she was sincere. She meant what she said. I'm not buying her merch, but I don't think she's pandering to the gay community because she has gay friends. Mm-hmm. I don't know what she does behind closed doors, how she truly feels, but out in the public, she seems like an ally. For what I view, for what I see. Mm-hmm. And I don't like this selective outrage, this selective anger. It's so much more going on in the world we could be worried about instead of some gay-ass t-shirts. Let's just call a spade a spade. And I would say some of us get mad at the most stupidest, littlest shit. Mm-hmm. I'm like, why the fuck are you here?
However, if you would like some gay-ass t-shirts,
oh, yes.
Go visit our merch.
We do have some.
Go visit our store, buy our merch. Mm-hmm. openrelationshippodcast.com.
I agree with that. Thank you. But, I just feel like even with, I feel like when you do something wrong and, I'm a Christian and I feel like if God can forgive me for the fucked up shit I've done in my past and can look over me and for a lot of time and 99 is not enough, mm-hmm. I can forgive somebody for making a comment because I have done shit I probably not have been forgiven for, but here I am today. So I'm not going to nail people to the cross for mistakes.
And honestly, just looking from the promo video and the merch, it's literally for the younger gays, the 20-year-olds. Like, I don't see nobody at our big age. I'm sure there will be, but at my big age, I won't.
I'm not wearing it. I'm not buying it. But I'm not beefing with you. That's why I stay in. Shazam, like you're turning knives over there.
Honestly, like I go girl. Like I don't it's like, okay, like get your bag. Like
Get the
There was
coin.
a video a few weeks ago where I think it was Fat Joe, and he was like, everybody wants to appeal to the gays because the gays are faithful fans. Mm-hmm. And I think the gays need to realize the power of our dollar and the power of our promo, the power of our tweets, the power of our pictures, because we can turn the culture to do some shit that most people wouldn't do. Like, Renaissance was ran by the gays. Cowboy Carter is being ran by the gays. Anytime there's a fashion trend, the gays are going to kick it off, and then the straights are going to follow. So when these people drop music or they drop t-shirts, they drop any different shit that appeals to the gays, and we push it, society follows. Black gays run the fucking world. So Carisha, get your bag.
My head too. Who around the world?
Gays.
And then last but not least,
You gonna ask Solomon his opinion?
oh, he probably
don't care.
doesn't care.
I already promoted our show. that was my job.
You did.
That was my job.
Last but not least, Kendrick's diss track to Drake went #1. So I think the rap battles should be completely over now.
Was it #1 or did it get like so many streams?
No, it went number
It
one.
went #1.
All of his diss tracks charted. All 3 of them.
On Billboard? Mm-hmm. Well, goddamn. Go ahead, Kendrick.
And then last but not least, Nicki wrapped her tour up. 36 Souls has been showed out, and now she's going overseas. I just want to say that before the summer comes, Rodney.
She getting her money.
She is, and I'm loving it. I'm actually loving this season of her, just watching it. Everybody showing out all the pictures and videos and who she bringing out to Gag City.
She's being an artist. You know, she's not in the blog. She's not arguing with people. She's actually worried about her stuff.
Yeah.
And I can respect that for her. Because Nicki is really good. I said this before. I said she could rap. I wrote back the tape. I gave Nicki her props. She just too messy for me. That's just how I feel. But now she's doing good. She's not angry with anyone. She's minding her business that pays her, which her fans actually support her.
Yeah.
So, girl, go on and use your fan to get your money. You argue people who are beneath you, according to you. You look stupid.
Last thing before we leave the street shot. I know this wasn't on the docket, but bitch, I do not like how all the girls are coming for JT. I do not like it.
Oh.
All the bottom barrel rap girls are now like gunning for JT. And JT girl, if you're watching, I hope you know that you're doing something right, because all the girls are gunning for you, and they all got something to say about you. And it's like, you're gonna have a strong fan base, and I hope she doesn't get discouraged, because the girls are like fucking with her for no reason. I don't like it.
Yeah, Sukiyama that was a pick me.
So, and then now
That
Suki's
was
like
really
about to
a
release a
pick-me.
song with somebody, and she's like promo girl for some veneers and just some stupid shit. And it's just like, girl.
She needed the hype.
And then like Glorilla and Megan were coming for her, and it's just like,
Were
when
they
JT
really? Sometimes
they were coming for her.
Sometimes I feel like the
No,
fans do be putting people in shit.
Did you see the clip?
When they was talking about turn your wig,
Yeah.
everybody
Girl.
was like, that was Dreamgirls. They didn't say that in Dreamgirls. In Dreamgirls, they said turn the wigs around. They said in that video, why your wig to the side? They was trying to be shady.
I just really think sometimes people that drag stuff.
They was trying to be shady.
JTB had with your. Did she make the top 97 out of 100? I know she charted the top 100. Enjoy your moment,
Oh,
baby.
yeah. Yeah.
Cause I didn't think your tour was gonna do well. You proved me wrong. Your backyard is actually selling. So go sell your backyard barbecues and be good. That's why I don't understand. Folks be so mad with
I don't like how people call them backyard barbecues, because if you
That's what
honestly,
they say.
that's what Glorilla said. And if you think about it, like, all the
Guess who
old
I
female
got it
rappers,
from.
when they started, they did this. They went to clubs. They like went out and did promo shit.
I said that.
Let's be very clear. Beyonce just did the exact same fucking thing in Tokyo. She just don't want to fuck with us niggas in the US.
Well, I'm just saying. To me, if I am a rapper and I'm doing well, that's okay. Just say we on a tour with our podcast. Do you think I'm going to argue with another podcast the way doing the shit I'm doing?
Well, they reach out to you in your DMs and you bring them on the show.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to keep moving on.
Next.
I'm not going to, if I'm happy and I'm worried about my tour selling and we're making money, I'll be damn for arguing with a bitch looking up to me.
Okay. I'm just making sure my notes is up to date.
Girl, you got your script together.
Did you clock in for today's show?
It's a makeup artist on the way. Like, I'm not finna be tweeting with you hoes. I'll stick a laugh emoji. Hi, bitch.
Okay. I don't even know why I should respond though.
Yeah, I'm
wouldn't
just not
respond.
doing it.
Oh my.
Go ahead, Shazam.
Anyway, so Situation with Shazam is always going to be named after a song. Today we have something off Cowboy Carter. It is Protector, Beyonce. Probably one of my favorite songs on the album. I think it's very sweet. I like how she always incorporates her kids. So we kind of already touched on it a little bit. The reason I came up with this topic is because of the incident that we just discussed with the young man. So, question for all of y'all, because I always want to get in y'all business. When is the last time you had to protect someone or felt the need to protect someone?
Well, this past weekend with my friends. You know, yeah, I mean,
why did you feel like you had to step in? Why do you feel like you couldn't just walk away?
For one, I know my friend, with him being normal, I don't know if you like wording, but like when he's normal, in his normal stage. Sober. Thank you. He's not an aggressive person. I almost think he can even fight. I'm gonna keep it real. He's not that type of person. So I knew if somebody was to swing on him, he almost like get his ass beat. I'm just gonna keep it real. You know, he's not. I'm just keeping it real. So for me, I felt like, you know what? Let me apologize. You just, you know, push friend on. He was talking Cash Money shit. And I'm just like, let me apologize on his behalf. Cause I'm just trying to have a good time. All this fighting at our big age, everybody in their 30s, we ain't got time for that. You know, he was wrong. I'm not saying he was right, but I'm apologizing on his behalf. So let's keep it moving. You know, that's how I wanted it to go.
Then they tried.
But
I actually had to be my protector a few weeks ago.
wow.
Oh, you had to protect yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
For not going.
Strong black woman.
What a 40-inch bust down.
You got a bump under, girl. She bumped my ashes.
No, I was at the bar, and I'm jokeful when I'm at the bar, but somebody asked me like where like my shoes came from. And, you know, me being petty, I was just like, well, I'm not telling you, but I was literally about to say where I'm about to tell you afterwards. But when I said, oh, I'm not telling you, all hell broke loose, and it was a female too, stud. But I was at a gay bar, but yeah, she just like went completely off, and I was like, you know what? Either I can argue back, or I can just walk over here with my drink and just sit down and just take my deep breaths. And she's still over there yapping at the mouth, and I'm just over here just calming my nerves. And I was like, I could cuss you out, I could whip your ass, but I'm not about to do that.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
What about you, Solomon? Hell, probably every day at work.
It is. It is every day at work. So there's that. Then it's kind of like when we go out. So when we go out, I kind of feel like I need to protect Marco. Because this motherfucker just goes, he just disappear.
I do.
Marco is a Houdini bitch.
We'll be across the whole place, and Marco will be back talking to somebody. We like, what is he doing?
He'd be like, does he know him? Mm-mm.
But then he'll be like, this is somebody you're trying to get away from. But then you over there talking to him, and we're like,
you're shady tonight.
what's going on?
I just be mingling.
And I just be confused.
Mm-hmm.
But then we just try to figure out, like, well,
it do be you be in somebody's face, and you'll come back and be like, I don't want them to talk to me anymore.
Yeah. Look, I can't even deny that.
Then you on the side of the bar, give me your number.
Instagram.
and now that's you being shady. What about you?
Sometimes. I don't know. This when I thought about this, I was just like, I don't think I felt the need to have to protect somebody recently. But as I get closer to my nephew's high school graduation, I feel like some anxiety about him going to college. And I feel like I have to like protect him as he goes out into the world. Because after high school, things can get really scary really
take
fast.
off.
You know what's scary? I'm trying to see how I can word this. I'm thinking someone in my family is going to be.
Oh.
And
Tambourine.
that scares
Really?
it scares me really bad.
That they're going to be gay?
No, not that. It's just the world. He's going to leave home and go to college. And
Oh, okay.
What scares me is that you can't say gay.
if my family watch, and I don't, I'm trying to be nice.
Well, you didn't said it and done all the
But I
praise
did that.
dancing.
Now look, I could be playing.
You're from
I
the
could
country.
really-
Everybody knows what that means. A tambourine player.
You know what? You know what my what my grandma said. I can't remember the saying she put. But it's hilarious. She said, "Babe, he a little Johnny Walker."
That's a liquor.
it's you gotta
Oh.
think about it. Say he got a little Johnny Walker in his system.
Little Sally Walker.
No, she say Johnny. It's
But
funny.
the same
Yeah,
reference. Okay.
yeah.
Oh, look at me.
But I guess it frightened me because the world is so different now. Everything's so sexualized, and I just want him to enjoy his college career. I mean, his college span in his life like I did, but I just want him to be safe. And I just know older men like to look at younger gay men and try to control them and throw money at. I just hope he just be strong enough like I was to say no. Now I did do my shit. I ain't never fuck with no old dick though. But I just want to have a talk with him and just really be like, look, this is what it is.
You guys have a good bond?
Yeah, we do.
Close?
But I never had that conversation yet. Like,
Oh, gotcha.
you gonna have fun. 'Cause I did. Just be safe.
That's interesting because I don't think I have any little cousins that are about to be gay or anything like that. But I feel like I would feel a little bit safer knowing that they're coming out now in the world, because you're seeing like the gays ask each other to prom in high school and go to prom together, and like you're seeing like the straight support it, and like when we was coming up, like, no, you took your gay ass to prom with your best female friend, and she had a French roll, and you had on a too big Steve Harvey tuxedo. Like, it was not being gay. It was not two niggas with face holding hands and stuff. So I think there's like, depending on where, because if he's in Mississippi, probably a whole different side of the coin. But yeah, that is kind of scary. So when is the last time that you felt protected by somebody else? Because a lot of black
That is
men
a good
do not
question.
feel protected. Let's be honest. A lot of us are like, you already said I had to be my own protector. Like, when's the last time you felt like, oh, they just like, they got me. They protected me.
I have to say that night again because my friends pulled me away. That's the most recent. Other than that, I would say it would be hard to think about. I don't really be in shit. Like, I don't really be in mess.
You don't have a situation where you felt like emotionally protected? Because that's a whole different protection than being like, oh, I'm physically okay, but like somebody protected your emotions or protected your heart.
I can't recall. I don't know if it's bad or good. I don't know. I can't recall.
Is it May? Yes, May. So probably last month. I have this friend that just like randomly calls me out of the blue and just like, hey, how you doing? I know like he normally calls me on a Thursday after like the first 3 days of the work week, and he'll just be like, hey Marco, you have time to talk? And I'm just like, yeah, what's up? What's going on? What you need? He's like, no, I'm actually calling to check on you. How are you doing? How's work? How's the podcast? And like, it really makes me feel good because he's pouring into me. And just very, when we have our conversations, it's very focused on me. And I don't know, I don't get those many phone calls, you know? I get like, oh, let's go to the bar, let's do this, let's do that. But it's very rare, like, nope, sit down, let's talk. You need to get anything off your chest. So it makes me feel good.
Nice. I think a lot. I think a lot of times I feel protected, especially like on Friday. So, woke up, told my mother that I said, hey, just FYI, I'm working from home. I'm not feeling well. I was actually trying to lay down, and then I get a string of like, what are your symptoms? How you feeling? Da, 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 da. I'm like,
This was your mama?
yeah. I was like, I just want rest. And, but then, the power of a black woman's prayer.
Ooh, let me take a lap around this studio.
and that's all I could think about for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday as I was starting to like just get better. Because then, remember I told you like my clients were logging in early, like 15, 30 minutes early so that I can get like these hour-long naps. I was like, that was my mom. My mom did that. So I'm grateful, completely grateful to my mother. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, to the mother.
Happy belated
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Yeah. We said on the page though, but
We should have posted our mamas. Do y'all look like y'all mamas? That's random.
Yeah, I do.
I do.
I'll show y'all.
I want to see y'all mamas when they was young.
I'll show y'all my mom one.
The one that lives in Vegas, not
Aw.
Seattle. Because for so long you told
Big
us
Garrett
Seattle.
said he would took care of you.
Aww.
Oh,
Melanie,
Melanin Granger.
Melanie Granger,
Oh, that's good.
said something that really was like made me think about it.
Shit.
I guess I'm considered a strong friend, so it's very, 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 very rare. The only time I would say when I go through my stuff with my brother, my friends that reach out, I want to make sure I put that out there. But when I don't have like a crisis known in my life, I don't really get reached out saying, "Hey, how are you doing today?" It's really like me reaching out, checking on them. And I know a couple of my friends didn't have mother, mother is passed away. I made sure I called, checked on them because I know this could be a hard time for them. But other than that, I am considered a strong friend, and sometimes I want to be checked up on. Check on me, Beyonce.
Which then turns us into having to be our own protector. What is this?
Use it as a fan.
Girl, I'm not fanning with it. I need real money. If you're going to throw some money at me, make it real.
I was trying to help your ass out.
But no, I feel like that's important because a lot of people, as a strong person, you become your own protector. You become your own confidant. You become your own therapist. You become all these things when it's like, damn, I wish somebody would just call me and like show me a little bit of protection.
Yeah.
So, if there was one group of people right now or a person in the world that you had to protect, who would it be and why? Like right now in this moment, who would you want to protect?
Myself.
You're so selfish.
I am.
I was going to say that too.
It can't be yourself. Come on.
Okay, well.
Have a heart, guys. Open up your heart, Yolanda Adams.
My doggies,
Hello.
because they can't protect themselves.
That is good. That
Yeah,
was
my
a sweet
doggies.
one.
I'm not gonna take your answer. I'm gonna think outside the box.
Yeah.
But
I love
deep
my
down
little
inside,
doggies.
that's one of my
They're
answers.
so happy.
Honestly, my nieces and nephews.
What's mine? Damn it, bitch.
Yeah, I've just been on the East Coast a long time, so we don't have like that bond and connection. We FaceTime and things, but it's different actually
It
being
is
home.
different.
So if I could just drop everything and be like, just go protect them, I'll get a big ass mansion and we'll just everybody get their room. Like, come on, we're about to teach you something about life.
They'll probably be on the property line in their own house.
Nothing can't be in your house. Damn. Okay, Oprah, I don't want nobody in my damn house.
Their house is in the back, lot 15.
Not in the bag.
Not lot 15,
Yeah, I'm
like
gonna
a
take
tiny
that one
house.
too. I'm gonna protect my nephews. I just feel like they're at pivotal ages where it's just like I will fuck somebody up about them. Like it's just I don't know. Solomon, who you going? Well, you already said you. Selfish.
No. I stand on that. And at the same time, because I have been doing this for years, my husband. I have been praying for and over my husband for the past 3 to 5 years.
Now, that is a word.
But that's Sierra prayer.
No,
Not that one.
We
You
don't
don't want to
want that
wrestle.
one.
we don't want that one.
I want to. Well, let me know. I don't
Did
know
you
if
hear
they
her
got-
prayer?
but you
hear
gotta
her
go
prayer on
through
Summer
Future.
Walker's album? I don't want that prayer.
God, this give me a good fear, man.
A what?
A good
A
fair.
good fear and God
Oh,
fearing. Healthy sex. Healthy sex. Making money. Conversationalist. Man, that's all I want.
And loyal.
And I said that. Good God fear. You fear God, you don't cheat.
Not necessarily. I wanted to talk about this because I want like the whole situation with the young man we just talked about getting gunned down. I think it was just important to like really have a reflection moment to think about who are we protecting, how are we being protected, and how we show up for other people. Because I think a lot of times we show up for other people more than they show up for us, and then we don't feel like we have a protector. So I just thought it was interesting, especially when I asked like, when was the last time you felt protected? Everybody was kind of just like, damn, like it was interesting. But last question, protection. Do y'all use condoms? Why y'all quiet, bitches?
What's that meme in the courthouse with that man?
Miss Jackson, I'm talking to you.
That's my face. Put it over me.
Are y'all using condoms? Because that's protection too. Are
I'm
you
gonna
being a
keep it
protector?
real. No. I'm not gonna lie.
Most times.
Sometimes. Like when Houston said,
Sometimes. It means
sometimes. Marco?
50-50. Sometimes.
Damn, I feel.
So do y'all just like, when y'all about to fuck,
What
y'all
about
just ask a
you?
person? Oh, I'm not using a condom right now.
Okay. Before that.
Oh, before that, yes. Before this, what I'm doing now, yes. Hell yes.
Every time you had it.
Yes, I am deathly afraid of STIs.
Oh, wow.
Girl, you better wrap y'all. Okay. I've seen some dangerous things in my day.
I can do. Listen, I can do better, but I mean, not to say so much, but it ain't with random. You know, it's not randomness.
Correct.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If it's random, I definitely got
Yeah, these are
a rubber in
people.
or
Well, this
not the
is,
car,
you know, let me not say.
Not-
I'm good. Keep forgetting to tell so much of my goddamn
Y'all
business.
quiet in the comments. I want to know if y'all using condoms, because y'all normally be talking up a storm. Now y'all quiet, so I'm assuming y'all having raw sex too. Somebody's probably pregnant in the comments.
You know, let me shut up. All right.
I'm trying to catch up in these comments.
Solomon, take it away, child.
All right. Before we get into the MengeATrios here at the Open Relationship Podcast, we have open-ended conversations where we can agree or disagree and still be heard. Mm-hmm. Please continue to... Look, I had that first part memorized. I was like, shit, that was good. Please continue to tune into our live shows, join us in our fifth seat, and go to www.openrelationshippodcast.com and buy our merch. Yay.
Put a hex on you because you're stuttering today.
Look. I need a nap.
Please buy y'all merch. Make sure y'all at least get a cup. Y'all can be drinking with us. Jesus Christ.
Oh, we need to start doing like a
raffle.
I was gonna say cocktail hour
Cocktail.
Yeah,
we
with
can
our
do a
cups.
cocktail.
with our openers.
The people not using condoms, but go ahead.
Y'all not using condom? Well, I ain't
They
got
talking
no
about in the comments.
I'm not. I'm not gonna judge.
No, I don't judge
We're
either.
not judging. We just spreading the answer to the question.
But I faithfully go see my doctor though.
I do that, and you know, if something happened, I take care of myself.
Okay.
And they haven't happened in a long time, but you know, if it was to happen, I'm not afraid of getting no shot, taking a pill.
Might have to sit out for a couple of days, but
Shit.
All right. So for today's MengeATrios,
Somebody said you're getting your tank busted with no latex.
Who said that? What that
I
said?
never heard tank busted.
Who put that?
B. Garrett.
Garrett. Twin, you getting your tank busted with no latex.
Oh Lord Jesus
Not the
Christ!
My God.
All right.
All right.
So today, is it lean on me or learn the hard way? So this recently, because I can't say it was this weekend, but recently a male middle school teacher received a lot of backlash after filming a couple of his female students unbraiding his hair. There was a lot of controversy and questions whether this was appropriate. The young man was ultimately let go from his position. So what are your thoughts? Do you think that it was inappropriate?
I think everything is so overly sexualized that anything a black person does is going to be considered bad. If this was a white male teacher and the black girl was playing his hair in the school year,
I would be furious.
no conversation. I don't see it. Even if it was, I feel like, to be honest, you spend so much time with your teachers and like they become like your father figure, your uncles, your aunties, and you know, sometimes your big brother. And a lot of these kids come from broken homes. This is like the only love they really get is from their teacher. He wasn't touching the girls. He didn't, they wasn't leaning on him in a sexual manner. It was more of us like old school grandma taking out the braids, talking, having a good time. Do I think you should do everything in today's society as a now? No. I don't think but I don't think you should have got fired. But, I don't think it was like, oh my God, he is like grooming girls or something like that. It didn't give that. People was being over dramatic.
So, I have two opinions about it. So when I first saw it, overall, no, I don't think it was inappropriate. I didn't see they were in a public area of the classroom. Again, there was no breast on his shoulder or anything like that made me second look at it. And then I've also was reminded when I saw that video of, you know how you go to summer camp when you're a kid, sometimes your hair messed up and the camp counselor, you just got to brush it back because they want you to look decent. Like that's immediately how I thought about it. On the flip side, there was some tweets of his that was digged up.
See this, Marco? Give the tea now.
So there was obviously a child in maybe like a high school restroom. I can't tell what grade she was in. But you know how they have the filters, and she was like, I'm only going to talk to you if you're emo, like dark hair, black, you know, the emo kids throughout the high school. And then on the flip side, he did the filter where he had the black hair and was like singing an EDM song on TikTok that was saved in his tweets. So that rubbed me the wrong way.
Okay, I'm confused.
I'm lost too.
So the girl did a video in the bathroom. Like
he was in the bathroom?
No, the girl was recording herself. Not
a teenager.
She was fully clothed, but she had a filter that said, "I only talk to guys that are emo." So you know how they do the transition. So he transitioned the camera to him, and he had the emo haircut.
But this wasn't like a girl at his school. This was like
correct. This was just a girl.
This was
on
like
the
a
internet.
TikTok trend that people were.
Yeah, we're not gonna. No.
And when I saw that, I was like, that rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah, I ain't buying it.
I'm telling you what I saw, but that particular video, I don't think anything was inappropriate.
And can't we say it's always black people tearing down black people? Can we just pause right there?
Yeah, we can pause.
Every time something is negatively shown, it's always the shade room. What's the other one called when he was sucking penis?
Oh my God.
What? Neighborhood talk?
I don't like. Let me say something about this. I'd be damned if I let the CEO of Neighborhood Talk drag me when you was sucking dick for free. You cannot say you cannot say anything about me all my life. I will laugh every time.
I think we all sucked a little dick for free.
I'm just saying, but you got blasted. That's what I'm saying. Ain't no way. Everything. If I'm petty as hell. I'll resurface that video every time he say something about me. Oh, but look at this. You talking about my scandal, but look at yours. Good tip, sis.
Do you just not like him?
I'm just saying, you just won't be able to say nothing about me. Your tea is already out there. So anything you bring about me, I'm going to be petty and backfired on you.
So even though it might not be him as the CEO, the company is probably not producing the post. He probably has other people on his staff.
It don't matter. Your name.
So do you just not like him? Because that's what it sounds like.
I don't even know not to like him. I'm just saying, you will not be talking about me on your page and think I'm not going to say anything bad.
Now who we going to talk about? It's a blog.
It's fine. I'm a blog, and I'm going to blog your ass back.
So Shazam, do you think that it was inappropriate?
No, I don't think it was inappropriate at all. And I hope that teachers put their foot down and stop doing all the extra shit they do for kids until parents and social media stop acting a jackass.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
I want teachers to stop. Like somebody said in the I think it was Mona Granger. She said, how many of us have been dropped off by a teacher, coach, or whatever after school with this mentality? We have no business with any other adult after school hours. It's just hair. She hit the nail on the head. I think that's really where it's at right now. I think that everyone ran with this and they made it so... They sexualized them kids and they sexualized that man, and it wasn't sexual at all.
Everything is sexualized.
Yeah, and then take it a step further, then like, which is very gross of the black community. I hate this. It became even a bigger issue if people thought he was gay. And it's just like, why is it an issue with y'all if he's gay and they're taking his hair down, but if a grown-ass straight man that was probably more like masculine presenting and was buff with a beard and tattoos was getting his braids taken down, y'all ate that shit up. Y'all be like, oh my God, these girls are having an experience with a man who's just being nice to them. No, y'all took that as a shot at that man. I ain't like that.
So I am in two different veins. So, in one, being an educator.
Well, it's a Michael said something really nice. Stop post everything on social media. I agree with that.
Very, very true.
That too.
But when I was an educator, when I became an educator, we had to do an orientation. And there were like 300 of us in this auditorium. And I remember I walked through the door, and this one older educator, she was like, they just get younger and younger every year. But she was saying about us new teachers coming in.
Oh, I was like, wait a minute now.
No, but but I think that was important because we go into this auditorium and they have this whole presentation on appropriateness, and so like you learn to. If you're going to give a hug, do a side hug. If you're going to, if you're a male teacher, make sure if you're going to address a female student, make sure there's a female teacher nearby. If there are female students fighting, don't touch. Like there was a lot of training that went into. And maybe that was just for the school district that I was with. But there was a lot of training that went into appropriateness because they want to avoid situations like this. Now, on the other hand, I was a teacher for 3 years. I saw how, just like you were saying, like, there are kids who just need somebody. And when I say they need somebody, they need love. And I'm not talking about sexualized love. They just need agape love. They need... someone to just love on them and pay attention to them and be there for them. And I don't know about y'all, but I even remember when I was in high school, I mean, I have a great family, but I would still sit with some of my teachers after school because I really liked their energy. And then when I was a teacher, like it would be the end of the day. Kids would just come into the room and they would just sit and they would just chill while I'm like doing grades and everything, because they found it to be a safe space. And so what do you think is going to happen when we take away these safe spaces?
We're going to see more kids going on YouTube and going viral for whooping teachers' asses and shit like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they should be worried about. You worried about your child can't even read hello.
We're worried about somebody getting their hair done. But 2 weeks ago, we saw that boy stand up and beat that teacher's ass, and now he's being charged as an adult. But nobody's outraged about that. You're laughing in the comments. Stupid.
You know what? That is true.
It's dumb, but everybody's outraged about this man getting his hair taken down.
You couldn't pay me enough. I walked the fuck out.
I think if we see these safe spaces removed, we're just going to see kids continue to lose respect for adults. Like, these kids now, they don't give no fucks. Like, so when you see positive things like this, for me personally, I'm like, oh, like, they respect this man. Like, they have a bond with him. Like, they really, like, fuck with him. Then you see these videos of kids, like, cursing teachers out and all this other stuff. And it's just like, when we have somebody who's doing something positive and connects with kids, why do we take it as an opportunity to shoot them down? Granted, don't put everything on social media, but it's just like, this was a positive moment. Like, he was bonding with them kids, like, and everybody took it as an opportunity. So I think if we continue to see teachers be attacked like this, first of all, they don't get paid enough for this bullshit. They're doing it out of because they're passionate about what they do. So now we're going to start seeing teachers who are actually not like educators. They're going to be like, have a bachelor's degree in underwater basket weaving, and they're going to go and teach. Like, we're going to see people we already see people leaving the industry all the time because they're not passionate about it and they don't get paid enough, and now you have social media attacking them. It's just like, when are we going to wake up and realize what really fucking matters?
Before we move on, y'all, I don't know if y'all remember this. It was this guy, he was giving his daughter a bath, and he filmed it, and they was like, oh, you a pedophile. I'm like, the baby's 2. That's her daddy. Why is everything just overly sexualized? And I'm just like, what? I mean, you do have people sick people. I'm not saying they're not, but like, that's an innocent, beautiful moment. Most people don't have their goddamn daddy in their life. You let alone their mama sometimes. So why do we want to criticize people who are just being there?
Somebody said, was it a lapse in judgment? Why would an adult feel comfortable enough to have students playing his hair? I don't know what like high school or middle school y'all went to, but we had like career centers attached to our middle schools and high schools. And teachers could literally go to a room where students were learning the basics of cosmetology and get their hair done. So to me, this was just like, why are we outraged about this? Like this is very selective outrage. Like it was not.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite make sense.
What
to me.
Michael said.
Agreed.
There are more things to focus on. A lot of kids are on third grade or legal levels in middle school.
There you go. No child left behind
on it.
bullshit.
You ready for the letter?
All right, y'all.
Wait, Marco, did you give your opinion?
I don't think anything was wrong.
Lord Jesus. Pissed me off. All right. We are now at the letter. So, how you can send your letters, openers, you can go to our website at openrelationshippodcast.com and click contact us, so you send your letter that way. Or you can email us at openrelationshippodcast@gmail.com. It is flashing on the screen. Send us your letters. We are here for you. We're here to help you, answer your questions, give you some advice. But I'll put disclaimer out: we are not therapists. We have therapists on staff. Reach him out personally; he will give you his rates. Okay. But right now, this is all that's free therapy. Not free therapy, Lord. This is a free, open conversation. We're just giving our advice. If you feel like you need different help, please reach out to a therapist. Or go find a therapist, because everyone needs somebody to talk to. All right. The letter. Hey there. I'm reaching out because I recently stumbled upon your Open Relationship podcast. And
Jared,
let me tell
you.
what he did.
He sent the letter $49.99.
Thank you, Jared. You know what? Jared, we appreciate you here. All right, let me start over. Hi there.
B. Garrett.
$19.99 the letter.
Look. Thank
Thank you, B. Garrett.
Sometimes you gotta do too much for that $49.99. You gotta bend over and make a clap.
Now look, y'all, let's keep going. I'm gonna read now. All right. Hi there. I'm reaching out because I recently stumbled upon your Open Relationship podcast. Let me tell you, it's been like finding a hidden gem in this vast desert of dating advice.
Okay.
I am 25 years old. I'm a 25-year-old guy who's gearing up to take the plunge and have his first intimate experience with a man. Oh, okay.
So are you about to? I wonder if you're about to dive in. Or...
Put your seatbelt on, girl.
It is like I've been given the keys to a mysterious room I never explored before, and I could definitely use some guidance on what to expect. I'm a mix of nervous, excitement, and curiosity right now. What should I be on the lookout for when it comes to diving into these new territory? Any urban flavored words or wisdom or witty tidbits you can share to lighten the mood and prepare me for this adventure would greatly be appreciated. I've heard your podcast host drop some real gems of advice, so I figured why not reach out and see if you could sprinkle some of that magic my way. I like him. I'm looking for tips on communication, safety measures, and maybe, who is this with this green? Please stop. Okay, it's blocking the words. And maybe be a touch of humor to ease the tension of this momentous momentous occasion. Lord
What occasion?
Jesus. Momentous. Yeah, right? Is that right?
Don't look over here, child.
Momentous. Momentous. Occasion. Yeah. Like momentum, right? But it's OUS.
Yeah, I think it's
occasion.
Did you see Jared's comment?
I'm ready to embrace this new chapter with open arms and an open mind. So any insight you can offer would mean the world to me. Thank you in advance for your support and guidance. I'm looking forward to learning from the best. Warm regards, a curious explorer. I just want to say thank you for your letter.
Yeah,
it's so nice. Okay, wordplay.
And thoughtful written too.
Yeah, very well written. Opener. I feel like Betty White. I'm screaming, waiting on you to come on in.
We're waiting for you.
Just take you still. I like that song.
We can see.
I don't know what to say. You 25.
What was I doing?
You know, I would say congratulations for holding out that long. You know, that's really
I feel like that's
commendable.
positive and negative, but keep going, child.
I'm for real. That's really good. Shit. At 17, I was like, "How you doing?" For one, I would say make sure you do have a condom. Don't trust nobody. I would say go buy some toys to make sure you see what you like, what you don't like. You seem like you know what you're doing. Find out what lube you like. That's very important. From silicone to water base. What else I wish I would have known? Go watch some porn if you don't.
No.
Go watch some porn. Not like, don't be trying to be acrobatic type shit now. Just go watch a good, decent porn where you know what to do because you're inexperienced. What else I want to say? Try sucking on a banana. You know, if you have to do oral. Yeah. What is going on in these comments?
Okay. You done?
I'm done. I want to read. Yeah.
So, first things first, rule of thumb, somebody always told me, know your body. Know what you like, know... Yeah. That's not bad advice. Know your body, like know what everything...
We didn't say it was bad advice, boo.
No, you just started laughing.
Because that could be taken.
Let me say this, and make sure you watch the tutorial on how to clean out yourself.
Okay. So know your body, know what you like, what you don't
real.
like, if it's too big, if it's too small, if this turns you on, if it doesn't turn you on. Really get to know your body in more ways than one. And touch before you insert or go back there. You also got to see what you're getting into because there might, it just might. But and take your time, enjoy it, enjoy the moment since it is your first time. Yeah, and get tested afterwards and before.
Well,
You going?
Sure. Opener, 25-year-old opener, what it would be to be 25 again. First, I would say, and this is like giving 32-year-old knowledge to 25-year-old. I would say try to make sure that your first intimate experience is not sexual with this man. Make sure your first intimate experience is like mentally stimulating. Because if you get mentally stimulated in an intimate way, the physical part's going to be easy, right? Getting to the physical part, I'm going to tell you to take your time. Do not do anything that you're not comfortable with, anything that you don't want to do. I'm also going to say if it doesn't feel good, don't proceed. Like, stop. There's nothing wrong with saying stop. And I would also say make sure this is what you want to do. Because a lot of times we get into situations and we're coerced into doing things because we feel like that's what everybody else is doing. There's nothing wrong with waiting. There's nothing wrong with making this man apply more pressure before you give up your body to this person. Sex is a whole, like I said, this is 32-year-old talking to, like, this is not what I would say when I was 25. Sex is a whole energy exchange and encounter. And you walk around with that person's energy and everything that they're feeling after that. So take that as you will and make us proud, girl. Make us proud. And make sure you're not putting limitations, since if this is your first sexual experience with a man, don't put limitations on yourself because you feel like you have to play into a sexual role. Like, be open and like figure out what you like what everybody else said. Make sure you know what feels good to you, so when you go in the room or wherever you go, child.
Backseat of the Jeep.
Oh, don't do it in the backseat of a Jeep. Make that man get you a room down at the nice hotel on the penthouse floor.
And then the next time,
The backseat of the Jeep.
backseat of the Jeep.
Maybe like on the 6th time backseat of Jeep.
That's the woods.
It's
Don't do
still-
it. Don't do it
it's
too
still
quick.
the next.
Somewhere across the necks.
If he got cloth seats, you better not have sex in that car, girl.
oh,
So,
But you don't let
so
us
all of the above.
Yes.
And I would also say just make sure you like yourself that day. Make sure that you're not getting into something or doing something because you're in a mood. Also, make sure that the other person respects you. Make sure that they value you. And that this isn't just something that, you know, it could be a one-time, one-nighter. It could be all of that. But just make sure that as you are engaging in it, you feel safe.
Look at us
I would
being
add,
uncles.
make sure you set expectations because you said something very good like, it might just be this. Make sure you know what it's going to be. Because you don't want to be like, oh, I'm going to have sex with this man and now he want to be with me. He was like, no, I just want to have sex with you. Because then you left high and dry and going through a whole bunch of patterns that all this old gays done been through before.
I say, since it's your first time, try everything you think you want to do. If you want to get slutted out, want to go slow next round, do everything you want to do.
No.
So you know what you like, what you don't like.
Play with yourself.
That was gonna say.
And
Buy a
I don't
toy.
want to argue, but don't watch no porn, girl. Don't do that. Do not
I
do
think
that.
you should.
Because you're going to try to imitate what you're seeing in porn, and that kills sexual vibes for so many people. So many people watch porn and they're overstimulated, and then they try to do what they like. It's just do what feels good to you. You're going to get on there and watch Fat Rabbit Kill a Girl and think that's what you finna do, and next thing you know,
You don't want to watch
it's a
them hoes be
problem.
looking crazy.
Don't just
Cauliflower hole.
just do what you want to do, child.
Make sure you take you some pure if you are going to be the
And some
bottom.
lemon drops and vanilla too.
There you go.
Don't put all that in your asshole, girl. Actually, we don't even know
Rodney
if you're,
said, "You catch on fast, girl."
we don't even know if this person's the top or bottom. So
Well, he said
he said plunge
he
in.
ain't gonna get plunged.
no, he said he's plunging into the experience, right?
No, he
was
said
plunging-
who's gearing up to take the plunge.
Yeah.
I don't know if that. I don't think that means like plunge. I think that means like go
about
into
to
a new
get
experience.
He better get the
If I'm
dick.
taking the plunge and putting it in the
well,
toilet.
y'all might have got plunged your first time. That doesn't mean he is.
No, I was the top. Thank you.
Were you?
I was,
Could have fooled me.
and still.
All right, y'all, we gotta go. All right, opener.
All right, openers.
Top.
Thank you for.
First top.
I'm gonna change it up a little bit.
Ooh.
Thank you for watching and tuning in to Open Relationship Podcast, where we are friends, we not fucking.
Oh.
People think we are. It's
Really?
weird. I mean, not weird because the title.
We gotta go.
Yeah. All right,
All right,
openers,
y'all.
see you next week.